Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog, and I just wanted to say that you can tell by my face that I've gained weight. I've gained more weight, and so now I'm going to actually try to lose the weight. So I think I can. I've been praying a lot, and I'm trusting Jesus. I don't go on diets. I don't. I usually just trust Jesus. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I did buy healthy foods today, and I have food in my fridge, so I don't have to go to any fast food places. I don't have to order from restaurants or anything. I have food in the fridge, and I am ready to eat healthy. Also, so today, I'll tell you about today. Today I woke up and I was feeling okay. I was feeling happy because, I felt happy. And as I went and I had to work with someone for a while, and well, mainly the person was doing the work, and I was just there, assisting a little bit, and I just, you know, then I went to a few places. I ran a lot of errands, and then I took the dog to the vet, and then I came home and took a shower because I had to buy shampoo. I was out of shampoo, and my hair hadn't been washed in a while. So as soon as I had the money, I went and I bought shampoo and I took a shower. So, things were happening, and I guess they put a ton of illnesses in me, and but she's cured now through the grace of God. Through the grace of God. And the things they put in her were just spells and curses, but they were serious things. And through the grace of God, she is healed now. Yes, I mean, I I tend to keep going and not really pay attention to things, and then later on I'm like, but why don't I? Why does this hurt? Why does my finger hurt? Why does my toe hurt? Why does my knee hurt? It's all because I banged them or did something to them, but then I'll forget about it because I just keep going until a few days later when I just have to pay attention to the pain. So I was sick on Monday, I think it was. No, wait a minute. Today, yeah, Monday. I was sick on Monday, and I felt so weak. I felt so weak. And things that used to be light, feel light to me, felt so heavy. And, I let my sister down, but I couldn't help it. I really couldn't help it. I just, she needed clothes to be brought up and clothes to be brought down. She does her own laundry, but she can't take the clothes up and down the steps. And so I opened the dryer, and her clothes were still damp, so I put more time on it. And I went upstairs and I left. I said, you know what? I'll be back. And I came home and I fell asleep, and then I woke up just in time to call her to see if she wanted me to come back, but she was very upset with me. So, so I couldn't do anything about it at that point. And then I just slept all night and all day. And I woke up with a headache, a sore throat. My stomach was weak. I, and I just didn't pay attention to it. I just kept going. I'm like, and I had things to do. I did them, and just like today, I did things, and I just wasn't really paying attention to everything that was going on until I had to stop. I had to stop because I just wasn't feeling well. And then, I was upset because just silly things. I don't want to complain about silly things, but just the silly things that people assume. Everyone assumes that I like them. Everyone. It doesn't matter if I'm friendly, I like them. I smile at them, I like them. And I'm a friendly person, but I'm learning to not be so friendly anymore. Anyway, say a few words, oh, I like them. Take a shower, oh, I must like someone here. Oh, yes. Anything, anything. So, and it's all assumptions, because they just assume. They just assume that Marissa has major issues and that if she's friendly to anyone, she automatically thinks of them in a sexual manner, which is not the case. Anyway, but that's what I've been dealing with. And it got to me today. It really did. It got to me today because, you know, I try so hard to be friendly to people, but sometimes I need help. And today I needed help from a man at a store on my phone. And then I needed, a couple weeks ago, um, someone who had helped me out so much found himself kicked out of his home because he was living with his girlfriend. So I let him stay here. But, and I shouldn't have because that looks so bad. But I felt so terrible for him. He had no place to go. So the sofa, I have a nice sofa. So he stayed here on the sofa. And he did a lot. I mean, he helped me clean. He did the bushes. He did a lot of stuff. So I mean, he really did work for his keep, and he even bought some food. So it was nice, and it was during the blackout. So I wasn't completely alone during that blackout, so that was okay. But and then it just seems like there's always a ton of men thrown at me. And I don't need a ton of men. I don't. I don't. I don't need attention from men to feel validated. I just don't. I feel validated because I pray and I believe in Jesus. And Jesus gives me grace because I love him and I trust him and I have faith in him. That's how I feel validated. I feel validated if I do the right things. And I didn't with my sister. But I wasn't feeling well, and I know that's not an excuse, but I was so weak that day. But, and Linda will forgive you because she will watch this. We will make her, and she'll understand that you were ill. Okay, yes. Anyway, so, I was all upset today. I'm like, why? Why do I have to deal with this? Why? Again, I was like that. And, because sometimes it gets to me. But this time I had been praying, a lot. A lot, especially since someone was living with me. I don't trust people who live with me. I don't trust it when there's another person in the house. So, I mean, that really encouraged me to pray a lot more. And so I've been praying a lot. He's not here anymore. He moved. Anyway, so I still kept up the prayers and I've been praying a lot. And then I remembered today when I was all upset. I was so upset and angry. Angry with Clevelanders, angry with the city, and just angry that I had to be here. And then I realized You know, Jesus is here. Jesus is here. You know, because I've asked him to hang out with me before, and I've asked him again, and I feel his presence. And I felt grace come over me. And I felt a tremendous amount of forgiveness for everyone. People who laughed at me today, people who did things to me today. You know, today was a day where a lot of people laughed at me, and a lot of people did things to me, and they filled me with tons of diseases and tons of illnesses, and, you know, that were only curses. So, you know, but then, and everyone laughed about it, and it's just crazy. Anyway, so, but I have forgiveness, and I have empathy for people who would do something like that. That they would laugh because because I was given so many illnesses. Or they would laugh because I washed my hair and went somewhere. Or they would laugh because I had no money and I had to do something sell something that was more valuable for what I got. It's very, very sad. It's very sad. This is the kind of stuff Marissa has to go through. And I'm always the butt of the joke, but that's fine. That's fine. I just have to realize that they will just keep assuming because that's what they're stuck on. They just assume and assume and assume. So, what can I say? Uh, but I'm with Jesus, you know, and I feel His grace, and I feel a tremendous amount of peace, and I I feel so much forgiveness, and I feel happy again, and I feel like things are gonna be fine. Things are gonna be fine. So I'm happy. I'm happy. And so what else can I say? You know, and that goes to a few things. You know, I've been watching YouTube, and they've been uh, their algorithms have been sending different vlogs to me, and I see people on there. I've seen, well, they sent me a lot of really depressing ones, you know, and I just couldn't watch them. I said, you know, it's too depressing. I prayed for the people, but there were a few that I watched a little bit of that I got the sense, and, you know, they're hurting, they were lost, all that kind of stuff. And all I could think to myself was, you know, if I if I reach out to them like what happened to someone else, if I reach out to them and tell them the good news about Jesus, evil people will swoop in and carry them away before they have a chance to even realize what was happening. This is the case. This is why Marissa cannot comment on vlogs. This is why Marissa cannot move out of Cleveland or make friends. Yes, I can't make friends. I'm sorry. And forget it. If I talk to a guy, oh my gosh, if I have a male friend, there you go. He has a million women after him. And wow, wow. So, what can I say? Anyway, but because I tend to like really nice guys, you know, guys that are good, you know, and, you know, not that I like them romantically, I just like them as friends. So, but yeah, so I like them as friends, and if they say hi to me, we talk a little bit. They automatically assume that we're best friends or whatever's going on, and then they want them. So I don't know. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous kind of life, but that's what I have to deal with, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I don't need friends. I'm going to keep praying, keep having faith in Jesus, and hopefully keep feeling His grace and His presence, because that's what I feel right now. I feel Jesus' grace and Jesus' presence. And that's such a calming thing. It's so calming. And it brings so much peace and joy. I'm so happy. And something that could have been ended up with me going to bed angry and just, being so angry. I feel I've forgiven everyone, and I feel for them, and I'll pray for them too. And I know I asked way back in 2017, but I'll ask again that you please pray for Cleveland and the people of Cleveland who are evil. Not everyone in Cleveland is evil. There are a lot of good people, but I seem to be surrounded by the evil people. They surround me. They swarm me. They surround me. They're always near me. And so, and maybe it's better that way. That way, no one good gets taken up by these evil people. Yeah, maybe it's better that way. Anyway, let's see if I can end on a good. Well, that was a good note. Jesus, Jesus is here, and let's see what else. Nothing. I just hope my sister forgives me, and she will forgive Marissa. She will forgive Marissa. I try. I stepped away from being with her because, my own issues, I couldn't deal with it. And it was because of me, because of my own issues going on at the time. And now I feel, after all the prayers and praying so much, I feel I could be there for her again. And I tried, only I was sick and I couldn't. So I'm so sorry, Linda, if you're watching this. I really am. And then, anyway, on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say, I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. Alright, bye.